Hello and welcome to the channel of Hashaliach. Once again, hope you're all doing well. And this morning, first of all, I'd just like to say, if anything happens to this channel, you will see there is a link in the description on the channel homepage. There's a link to my Rumble channel, which is simply a backup of this channel. Every video that appears on this channel is also uploaded to Rumble, and I've been doing that as a backup. And the reason I'm saying this is because when I was uploading my last video, censorship, a few strange things started to happen. And then I was speaking to someone, and they just suddenly blurted out, your time on YouTube is coming to an end. Now, when I heard that, I thought about the strange things that were happening, and then I thought to myself, yeah, ironic, I'm uploading a video called Censorship. But I know that the Lord told me to start this channel. Now, maybe it was starting on YouTube and moving to another platform, but the way I took it was as a warning and something I'm praying against. I'm simply saying, Lord, you told me to start this channel, so I pray against any efforts to take it down. But anyway, there is a link to the Rumble channel in the description on the homepage, and so if you're interested, if you like listening to these videos, then please take note of that Rumble link. Maybe just save it as a bookmark, but I'll leave that with you. That's entirely up to you, but I just thought I'd mention that. Right, I've got a couple of words that I'm going to deliver today. The first one will be in this video, and then I'll be doing a video immediately after and releasing that later on. And the reason I'm releasing both of them is because they go hand in hand. This first one deals with the church. The second one deals with the world. So anyway, I was at a service last night. It was a joint service. And I had my Bible and I opened it up and I had a look. It was in 2 Kings chapter 2. And so anyway, I closed my Bible and got into the service. And then later on again, I opened the Bible again. And it opened it exactly the same place. So I thought, Lord, you're saying something. You're speaking to me. And then I started to read the whole chapter and I was trying to figure out what the Lord was saying. And I started to think about a few things people had been saying. They were distressed and disturbed by the way leadership in churches had acted over the last few years with a certain situation that had arisen in the world, which caused a lot of division and sadly a lot of injury and even death. So the scriptures started to speak to me, and I'm going to read from 2 Kings chapter 2 verses 19 to 22. And so please follow along. I'm reading from the Complete Jewish Study Bible. The men of the city said to Elisha, my Lord can see that this is a pleasant city to live in, but the water is bad, so that the ground is causing miscarriages. Or in some versions, the water is bad and the land is barren. Bring me a new jug, he said, and put salt in it. They brought it to him. He went out to the source of the water, threw salt into it, and said, this is what Adonai says. I have healed this water it will no longer cause death or miscarrying. The water was healed and has remained healed to this day in keeping with Elisha's spoken word. And I'm just turning to Matthew just for a verse in Matthew chapter 5. Matthew chapter 5, and it's verse 13. You are salt for the land, but if salt becomes tasteless, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except being thrown out for people to trample on. This is a good city. It's in a nice location. And I believe this is speaking around the world, not just here. But this is how I got this word from this service last night. This is a good city. But the water is bad and the land is barren. Something needs to be done to make the water fit for drinking and for the land to be productive. So Elisha puts salt into the water to purifies the water, makes it fit for drinking, and the land can become productive. The Lord is starting to move in his church. There is no doubt about that. And he is going to start working, and has indeed already started, among leadership. My message to anyone who's in leadership: get right with God, humble yourself. Repent of what you have done. Repent of the division that you caused and the anguish that it brought upon the flock. Get right with God, because God is going to do it. He's going to make the bad water good, and he's going to make the land productive, because he sees that this city is in a good place, but there are problems, and the Lord is going to deal with those problems. I believe many people leadership who caused wrong, I believe if they humble themselves and repent, God will still use them. But if you continue to keep hardening your heart, God will remove you. And so my prayer is that you will humble yourself. God bless you all, and I'll see you again soon.